In China haben die schlimmsten Regenfälle seit mehr als einem halben Jahrhundert schwere Überschwemmungen ausgelöst. Nach Angaben der Staatsmedien sind bisher mindestens 141 Menschen ums Leben gekommen. Besonders betroffen ist die östliche Provinz Jiangxi. Die Überschwemmungen am Yangtze werden als noch nie dagewesen beschrieben. 1,5 Million Menschen wurden in Sicherheit gebracht. Landwirtschaftliche Flächen, doppelt so groß wie das Saarland, sind zerstört.
Selbst für China ist es ein seltenes Ereignis, dass im Juli gleich 3 große Flutwellen zu verzeichnen sind. Doch in diesem Jahr, dem Jahr der Pandemie, ist es genau das, was Land und Leuten zusätzlich zu schaffen macht. Anfang der letzten Juliwoche erreichte die 3. Flutwelle den Drei-Schluchtendamm. Für die flussabwärts gelegenen Gebiete am Yangtze, dem drittlängsten Strom der Welt, sieht es nicht gut aus. Für August werden weitere heftige Regenfälle erwartet, mindestens das Doppelte der für diesen Monat üblichen Niederschläge, die in der aktuellen Regenzeit ohnehin schon die stärksten im Jahr sind. Mit am stärksten von den Überschwemmungen ist die Nachbarprovinz von Hubei mit Namen Anhui in Ostchina getroffen. Bereits im Juni fielen hier 54% mehr Niederschläge als üblich, der Rekord der vergangenen 60 Jahre. In einigen Städten überstieg das Wasser die Überlaufstufe des Hochwassers um 2 Meter. Nach Angaben des chinesischen Amtes für Notfallmanagement waren am 21. Juli rund 55 Millionen Menschen in 27 Provinzen vom Hochwasser betroffen. 160 Menschen sollen gestorben sein oder werden vermisst.
这是彻彻底底的搬着了，你看，涨得凶得很了，你看嘛，还在涨，不得了哦！吃水稻河涨得凶得很了，你看嘛。
乖了。
车都飘着呢，歪着呢。
来吧，最新实录啊！
我的天哪！太他妈快
到拐到，刚得了哦。
好，你到等我，你到那个南门大桥来，你好。好，把那个车子就可骑了，到底的，完了，房子全部挨了，铁门全部完干净了，因为一无所有了。龙安改向变合体，变合中的了。松江哦。我天哪！我的天哪！我的天哪！
这里，到喽！
哦，看啥呀？
这开个泰山来哇，那泰山哇，你要撑到你看，我那个来。
不喝去，再喝来。不对不起，安心。哦，两下一起，哦，就走上，蚊子啦！有你妈！平山大桥6到8坎已经开了，马上这水都过来了啊！该跑了，该赶快跑了啊！
这里上登小学，水位还在持续上涨，已经快要没过屋顶。
38 million. That is the number of people that China has evacuated from their homes. China hasn't seen anything like this in 30 years. The worst floods in more than 30 years. More than 100 people have died so far. 28,000 homes have been destroyed. 33 rivers are flowing at the highest levels. Alerts have been issued on a total of 433 rivers. This is the most punishing flood season for China. Most of the mainland has been affected by floods. But the biggest cause of concern is the Yangtze River. The Yangtze flows through the Hubei province. It's where the city of Wuhan is located, the original hotspot for the coronavirus outbreak. And now the Chinese citizens living there could be staring at their worst nightmare. The historic high water levels on the Yangtze are pushing the Three Gorges Dam to its limits.
Below Changlingji, such as Dongting Lake Area, Poyang Lake Area, and Cuiyang River, a yellow warning for flooding in the Jinsha River and Chu River sections, and a blue warning for flooding in the Jing River section. The rainfall report of the Yangtze River Basin shows that heavy rainfall of 30 to 45 millimeters was received on the 25th for downstream of the Minjiang River, the upper and main streams of the Yangtze River, and the middle and lower reaches of the Jiaoling River. On July 23rd, a video of a Three Gorges Dam failure simulation was widely circulated on the internet. According to the video, and through analysis of existing data, if the dam was to collapse, floodwaters of up to 100 meters in height would be released at a speed of more than 100 kilometers per hour. Within 30 minutes of collapse, the floodwaters would destroy the nearby Gengzhou Dam and reach the city of Yichang, destroying it with a current speed of 70 kilometers per hour, and within 5 hours, the water level in Yichang would reach 10 meters. After that, the floodwaters will continue to flood towns along the route at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, with flood heights of about 15 to 20 meters. When the floodwaters reach the open plains, they will spread around, greatly increasing the area affected. The video caused quite a stir in the internet. Anhui province's first-line flood control personnel told foreign media after watching the video that it was most likely a simulation made by semi-official agencies. The general public cannot make such professional projections.
On July 12, a 4.4 magnitude earthquake with a depth of 11 kilometers struck Luchun County in Yunnan Province. On the morning of July 13, 2020, a 5.0 magnitude and 3.4 magnitude earthquake occurred in Heacheng County and Yutian County in Xinjiang Province respectively. On that same day, a second earthquake with a magnitude of 4.0 and a depth of 8 kilometers occurred 700 kilometers upstream of the Three Gorges Dam in Habe Prefecture, Sichuan Province. 10 days before this, a 3.2 magnitude earthquake with a depth of 8 kilometers also occurred in this area. Dr. Minghuang Lai, a civil engineer from National Cheng Kung University in Taiwan, believes that since the reservoir cut off the river channel, water will seep underground into the Earth's fault zone, and increase the probability of an earthquake. He said, Chinese scholars had investigated the Three Gorges Dam, which after it was built, the number of earthquakes exceeded 300, far exceeding the previous record. Earlier on July 12, a 3.0 magnitude earthquake at a depth of 11 kilometers struck Wushan County in Chongqing, which is located at the heart of the Three Gorges region. The entire Yangtze River basin has been flooded this year, and this rare occurrence of earthquakes in the area of the Three Gorges Dam is making people particularly worried about the safety of the dam. In addition, on June 26, strange noises began to occur in Shishi Township in Guizhou Province. Some people have said that strange noises are heard in many places before earthquakes and suspect that an earthquake is imminent in Guizhou. On July 2, a 4.5 magnitude earthquake struck Hezhang County, just 49 kilometers away from the site of the mysterious sound. But Chinese officials later said the noise was made by a kind of bird instead of a sign of a potential earthquake. As of July 13, China has experienced more than a dozen earthquakes in the past week. On July 12 alone, earthquakes of magnitude 4 to 5 occurred in 4 regions of mainland China: Tangshan City in Hebei Province, Habe Prefecture in Sichuan Province, Hong Prefecture in Yunnan Province and Wushan County in Chongqing. A 5.1 magnitude earthquake struck Tangshan City at 6 a.m. on the 12th, followed by 33 aftershocks over the next 6 hours.
我现在在建石县四泉宾馆的这个楼下，旁边的这个广场上面停了好多被水冲到河里面以后打捞上来的车，你瞧瞧，这都成什么样子了，完全没用了。想想它应该是漂在水面上，结果呢，它是到了河里以后，肯定被水冲的翻滚。然后你看上面草，车完全是垮了。看到没有？一排，这是车还在不停地往这个地方拖，其他的地方也有，这个地方可能相对而言集中一点。
Since late May, southern China has been experiencing heavy rainfall with floods occurring in more than 20 provinces. According to China's official statistics, as of July 12th, a total of 27 provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions were affected by the disaster, with an area of 8.8 million acres of crops affected, including production of major grain crops such as rice, wheat, and corn. In the first half of this year, hailstorms, forest fires, earthquakes, droughts, freezing temperatures, and snowstorms have caused 15.24 million acres of damages to crops, making it as much as 9% of China's total harvest area. With no signs of an end to the flooding or other natural disasters, people are worried about whether China will have a food crisis. While southern China is suffering from floods, western China has experienced a drought. According to the Chinese state media, China News, since mid-June, some parts of Xinjiang have suffered from low rainfall and dry weather. A video, uploaded by a netizen, shows the wheat in the region of Xinjiang all drought-stricken, with no signs of harvest.
今年的麦子全部被旱死了，咱们农民颗粒无收。
According to media reports, a massive locust plague has occurred in Yunnan province, and as of July 12th, the locust plague in Pu'er city had affected a cumulative area of nearly 19,770 acres. A large number of crops have been eaten by the locusts, and they are still advancing to the surrounding counties and districts of Pu'er. In order to ensure the supply of food rations in years of famine, the Chinese government has built many food reserves. According to data, China has built grain storage warehouses with a capacity up to 670 million tons. So, can Chinese citizens then use the food reserves to survive a possible famine? Let's take a look at the actual situation. On July 11th, netizens released a video showing a silo storing corn in Jiaodong City, Heilongjiang Province. However, they are all soaked grain, rotten with a nasty odor, and have sand and dirt mixed in, which could never even be used as fodder. It is interesting to note that over the past many years, every time the Chinese State Council has issued a notice to inventory the nation's silos, silos across the country have caught fire one after another. For example, Guizhou Province's Duyun City Reserve Silo and a grain oil company in Shanghai caught fire on July 1st and the 3rd, respectively. On the afternoon of July 8th, 2018, the Shuzhou Gusu silo also caught fire shortly after the government announced its plans to inspect them. A man who works in a silo says the silos don't normally catch fire, even if the electricity is short-circuited. The walls and roof of the silos are made of non-combustible materials, and in the past, even when a wooden house burned down, only the outer grain pile would burn down, and he had never seen this much smoke. He stated that there was no granary in it. It was definitely doused with gasoline, for fear of the truth being found out. That's why all the Chinese silos are on fire right when their superiors want to inspect the grain in stock, because most of the silos are empty. Officials in charge of the silo, fearing that inspectors will find loopholes, simply set fire to the warehouse and destroy the evidence. At a time when many people are worried about China's grain, the official media reported that this summer's national grain harvest reached 142.8 million tons. However, many people did not find this information credible because the state media is known for fabricating the news. Even though the CCP claims they can conquer any difficulties and the economy seems to have improved, many people are still living in extreme poverty. China has one of the world's widest wealth gaps, with income distribution flowing steadily into government officials' pockets in the state. China's Premier, Li Keqiang, stated in this year's Two Sessions meeting that China has 600 million people living on a monthly income of 1,000 won, or 140 USD. If a food crisis really occurs in China, it is still the average Chinese citizen who will suffer.
好了。